I don't even know what that shot is. This is a new shot. It's the far back shot. Look how bright I am.
I wish I could tell you.
Okay, we'll figure this.
I know.
Is that shot?
Yes.
That's that. Okay, wow.
Yes, hold on. I could get
Hi, tall camera. We're live, Facebook. We're live on YouTube right now. Of course, live on the 2822 CTV app, which you can get only on Amazon, Apple, and Roku. It's all right. We'll figure it out.
Oh, I know what it is.
We're doing the top view. That's that. Let's take a cool look in and the whole table and see how our TVs aren't working because the power knocked everything out here on Franklin Street, including my air conditioning.
No, I don't think it is the top cam. I think it.
No, it definitely is because I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out in the break.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. You got an important point to make. Do you want to go one cam, make your important point, and I'll fix that up, or do we want to just roll with it?
What happened?
Yeah, you don't even know.
You lost your guy Mitch. I guess.
Oh, that's where you want to start. You just want to start with Mitch.
That's the.
The big story is whether or not the Sixers are going to get LeBron. Whether or not LeBron's going to the Knicks. He narrowed his list down. Did you see the whiteboard?
Yes, the Rich Paul whiteboard.
Yeah,
that said no Darius Garland on one of the points.
Yeah. If he goes to Cleveland, Garland's got to go. That's got to sting if you're Darius Garland.
He's already gone. He's already in L.A.
Yeah, but that's got to sting if that's the case, right? Yeah. Seeing your name just crossed right on off
gives you some motivation too.
When do you think that whiteboard was created?
Probably the beginning of free agency.
You don't think that that's been like in the LeBron lair for months, waiting to be taken a picture and sent on social media?
I mean, maybe with the Giannis trade and sort of the Jaylen Brown trade, but I feel like that's a fair list, and some teams might have got moved up or down or off the list compared to.
Have you heard a single person say that the Celtics got what they should have gotten for Jay?
No.
Not a single person is happy about that trade in Boston,
no, I have some Celtics fans as friends, and they just they don't know why that trade was done. Why that was the compensation.
Do you think if someone called the 76ers and said to them, "We'll take the Paul George contract off of your hands, but you got to throw in a second." Do you think they would have just done that? Not getting Jaylen Brown back, just, hey, we'll give you a second to get the Paul George contract off our hands.
Probably. Again, seconds aren't really that valued in the NBA as they are. I mean, teams that are in first.
All right, so that said, that's a guy that they would be willing to just give away.
I just think the contract,
they got Jaylen Brown for him.
Well, yeah. That's that. I don't think if you told them they'd get that, I don't think they'd believe you. But I think that was just a bad contract. I think.
Which one, Jaylen Brown's or Paul George's? Because Jaylen Brown's may be a bad contract too.
Jaylen Brown's, yes, but Jaylen Brown also isn't like 35. Jaylen Brown at least gives you all NBA production on the contract, and he's a solid two-way player. And again, you could analytically break him down however you want.
And he's the seventh best player analytically, seventh best player on a team analytically.
That's BS, and that's I think part of why analytics is really like the eye test. Is he really the seventh best player
on the dream team? Yeah, on the dream team, he's the seventh best player.
Like that. To even if you're not a big Jaylen Brown, you got to
What's the rotation now though, with Brown, Maxey, and Edgecombe?
I think you go Maxey, Brown. I don't know. It depends.
Brown's not coming off the bench. Brown's your starting point guard.
Yeah, no, and I think Maxey's your starting point guard. I think Jaylen Brown will play the
2.
Yeah, I think he'll play the 2, or they'll flip flop him with Edge. They'll figure it out. But Embiid's your 5, and then. I don't know what you got there.
LeBron at your 4.
I mean, yeah, if he comes, yeah, that's probably your lineup. But who do they have there now?
I mean, okay, so LeBron's down to the Sixers, the Spurs, the Knicks, the Warriors, the Heat, the Cavs. And the Nuggets?
Yes, the Nuggets.
I don't see him going to the Nuggets.
I don't either. They have their own issues as is, but I think it's a pretty fair list. Okay, well,
Is he just? He's got to be waiting on someone to do something. I mean, there's got to be. He knows where he wants to play. I don't think that LeBron is making this decision at the moment. He's got to have already known where he wants to. I mean, he's methodical. Everything he does is planned out. Like, there's no way that he hasn't already figured out where he wants to be.
yeah, no.
So what's the domino that's going to fall? That needs to fall? What do you think the domino is that needs to fall for him to go where he wants to go?
I think right now you look at it. I don't know. I mean, I'd probably say if it is the Warriors and that Steph, Dre, trio, Steph, Dre, LeBron trio. You mentioned bringing back Klay Thompson. Like that maybe they do something.
So are they just waiting on Washington to finally say, "Hey, I'll give you Anthony Davis"? No, you should have. I was asking you a question. Stay on you. Stay on you.
I just don't think Washington's gonna trade him. Yes, they signed DeAndre Ayton today, but I mean, Washington has made fairly clear that they're not trading him right now. And I think David Aldridge came out and said Washington was really never expected to deal Anthony Davis, because what do the Warriors have right now that would be intriguing to watch? They're asset-wise, they're depleted. They really don't have any young talent that is really like must have. Their picks, I mean, down the line, their picks do become more valuable, but like they don't really have anything right now that I think the Wizards are like, yeah, we want that.
Yeah, but I mean, what does Anthony Davis do for the Wizards in the long-term future?
In the long-term future, again, I think, what does he have? 2 years left on his contract. I don't think he really hinders them long. I don't think he brings much to them long-term. I think it's more of the valuable veteran presence that he brings. He's a championship winner. His play style is eerily similar to Alex Sarr, who they're trying to mold as their next big man. And
so at this point, wouldn't you rather have Sarr playing with AJ in the front court?
I'm not sure if AJ is going to be a front court play. I think Wizards are undersized. Wizards were undersized last year at the wing position. I think they see him as a small forward. Again, long term, yes, but again, I think you need to learn how to win. And again, you could say Trae Young's been in the Eastern Conference Finals. Has that team been productive in recent years? No. Anthony Davis is a Finals champ. He's had success in the NBA. I think these, from an experience perspective, at least more so, I guess, Anthony Davis, they want to teach these guys how to win. They want to teach these guys the right habits. And I think, again, you can't just stash a bunch of young guys and hope they build up. You need valuable veteran presences. I think that's exactly what AD brings to the Wizards.
Okay, but do you really want Trae teaching these guys how to be professionals?
Again, that is a fair point. Again, I didn't love the contract they gave him. I thought it was a little out of the price range. But again, I also think the Hawks haven't done a great job since they've been in the Eastern Conference of trying to surround him with players to win. You could argue, and that argument has been made, this is the most talented team Trae Young's been on since he's been in the Eastern Conference Finals. And the Wizards have a lot of young talent. They have a number one pick, and they have 2 number 1 picks in Debanza and Sarr. They have a veteran number 1 pick in Anthony Davis. And they have a really, really deep, intriguing bench filled with young talent. Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George, guys that have been high draft picks, some second-round guys sprinkled in there.
So are you saying that LeBron should go to the Wizards then?
No. See, that's where I'm actually good, because
Wait a minute. Are you sitting here as a Wizards fan saying you wouldn't want LeBron?
Because I think it messes. Look at any team LeBron's been on with young cores. What have they done? What did he do with the Lakers? They dismantled it.
They won a championship.
Yeah, they won 1 championship, and then
every city he's been to has won a championship. Listen, I mean, I'm a Knicks fan, and I'm sitting here saying that if tomorrow I woke up and it was he wants to take whatever amount of money to come play with the Knicks, yeah, Sure, sign me up. I'm fine with that. Let him be a part of that because I think he could fit into the rotation. I think he could be a fine piece. I think he could add some defense and some of the things, not necessarily that Mitch is losing, but it allows you to extend your rotations out. It allows you to get a little bit deeper. And I mean, as much as I do love a Landry Shamet, I don't necessarily want Landry Shamet. I mean, they won a championship with Landry Shamet on the floor in the end. But there are times where, like, guys are just there in the moment, and you need to know when you have to sell early. Like, I'm not dissing Landry Shamet, but 4 years from now, Landry Shamet is not going to be a guy that you want on the floor with the time, going down in the NBA Finals. I feel like he's very much like a Max Strus or a Duncan Robinson or a Gabe Vincent. They gave the Heat great performances, then got their deal, and have been shopped around and been on a bunch of different teams since then. So that's what my concern is necessarily there with Shamet. So you know what? If Alvarado, I love the re-signing of, but I would have rather spent the money on Mitch. If the money's there and can be sent and LeBron wants to be a part of it, no, I'm not going to say no to LeBron. I can't believe there are fan bases in the NBA right now who are going to sit here and say, no, I don't want LeBron James on my team.
Well, the Knicks are also in a different spot. The Wizards are not expected to not contend for a title right now. They are expected to, they're taking these steps in the direction of trying to build themselves up in the East.
And though signing LeBron wouldn't be doing that.
I think this team has tried to build up young assets and everything for the last 3 years.
And you'd rather have Trae Young teach them how to be NBA players than LeBron James.
Well, if I didn't have Trae Young, yeah, I'd welcome LeBron right in. But they signed Trae Young to a 4-year, $217 million deal. So sort of locked in with Trae Young right now. And he obviously, with that contract, they view him as some sort of key cog. And
how long do you think this lasts? How long does the LeBron when we come back for our show on Monday? Is LeBron on a team?
No, I think it lasts. I'd give it until maybe the end of next week.
So by the time we're doing our show next Friday, is LeBron on a team?
I think that's a possibility. I would put more money on Monday or Tuesday.
After the holiday? You don't think he's going to do anything over the holiday?
No, I mean, did you see the video he just put out there on Instagram trolling Kevin Hart with his golf?
How are we going to get it? It won't be the decision. Do you think it's just a thing on the byline? Do you think it's an article to Sports Illustrated like it was the second time? Like, how are we getting the LeBron news drop?
I think this will be like some kind of like...
Or is it just a shams bomb?
It's probably going to be a shams bomb. I don't know, mate, because I think this is his last stop. Like, this is it. So maybe if I'm him, he'll post something on his Instagram.
Keep it for himself. So
yes, because this will be his last. So maybe I think that's probably the way it does go out, and then it'll get broken by Shams or someone.
All right, well, this isn't our last stop, but it's our first break of the night. Don't go anywhere. We got a whole lot more for you this Friday here on WBRE, WYOU 2822 Sports Night. Ricky, I know we're here.
Yes, we are.
And obviously we probably should be out and about on a Friday night getting some games in the can, but we're here. But a friend of yours is here, huh? Friend of yours is in town.
Yes, he is.
Is he a friend of yours? Am I being a little...
No, he is. I graduated with him.
And you couldn't give me his phone number? I had to run around trying to get John Stanley to find this guy? You couldn't just be like, oh, I got his phone number in my contacts.
I didn't know if that would have been the right...
Yes, it is. Okay. Yes, that absolutely is. Use the connections when you have them. All right, Ricky, you go one shot. You tell us about what we're having. I'll continue to try to fix my camera over here. So, because I also think I said his name wrong at 6 o'clock, so you're going to have to tell me how to say his name.
Got it. Yes, local Lakeland legend, former Lakeland catcher and Lehigh grad, Adam Retzbach is back in town after an injury to, I believe, one of the Norfolk Tides catchers. Sort of allowed him to creep his way up. And what a way to creep your way up. You're playing in your hometown, your local AAA baseball team. You're playing in their stadium on a holiday weekend, one of the most packed weekends there. I saw he was out. I don't think he played last night, but he did get some pictures with his
No, he
family.
didn't play. So I guess he was in Binghamton because the Bay Sox were in Binghamton. That's the AA team for the Orioles. And he got the phone call because they were so close and PNC was right here that he just drove on down on Thursday from Marabito Stadium in Binghamton to here at PNC Field.
Wow. Everything's tying together.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he was right. He's an hour up the way on 81. Got the call and came on down. And I didn't see the lineup. It wasn't out by the time we had gotten to news at 6, and I haven't gotten a chance to check it if he was in the starting lineup or not. He had gotten called up once before.
Yes.
This was in early June, I believe,
Yes.
but only played in one game, had 2 at-bats, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe something, yeah.
But then went back down. And yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, you're not your first time getting called up, but you get the call to come to AA, and like you said, it's in your hometown at the park that I'm guessing you guys probably went to a couple of times as kids.
Yeah, and I believe he played one of Lakeland's district title games where they won at that stadium 8 years ago.
I'm guessing probably a Field of Dreams game as well. He probably played in there.
I believe I'm not sure if he played in that because he was at some of the Division I prospects. I know
Probably skipped that.
Yeah. I know because again, he was went to Lehigh, was a catcher. I think was drafted early around the 10th round.
I think I looked it up. He was a 14th round pick.
Yeah, I was gonna say around 10. It was 13, 14. I wasn't sure, but yes, he's really talented ball player. He's always been.
I mean, if you're in AAA, yeah.
Because I actually went down when Lehigh was in I believe it was his junior or senior year when they were in the district title game at Lehigh. Me and my friend went down and they lost they had a best of 3 in the finals. They lost the series 2-1. So hard. And I think he entered the draft that summer and got picked by the Baltimore Orioles affiliate.
Yeah, well, I wish you would have let me know all of this as I was sitting there at 4:00 this afternoon sweating at PNC Park trying to find him, trying to desperately find Adam Marco and John Stanley and any connect to have this, trying to find Mom's phone number, see if Mom would talk to us. All right, well, you think we could get something set up this weekend?
I could give you his number.
You're his friend. Just be like, hey, Ricky. Just be like, hey, it's Ricky. Can my boss text you because he would love to do a story on you in your own hometown?
I'll be sure to text him right after this show.
Thank you. And I will go to PNC Park tomorrow before I go to the FIFA fan zone.
I knew you were also busy, so I don't want to.
Oh God, yeah, but can I really complain that okay, you got to work on Saturday, yeah, but I'm going to the FIFA fan zone to watch soccer with a bunch of crazy hooligans and sing Jamie Tart do.
Well, I'll be sure to text him after.
Please do. Thank you. Are you gonna go to the FIFA fan zone at all this weekend?
I will be I'll be with my girlfriend. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said you were headed out of town for the 4th of July.
Yes.
Good for you.
Yep.
Holidays are fun. This is my favorite holiday of the year as well.
Yes, we would grilling.
Well, this and Halloween are my 2 favorite holidays of the year.
That's fair.
Yeah, and we know why, but we don't need to get into that. 8:22. Let's get into another break before I get myself in trouble. When we come back, we'll continue. We'll stay on the diamond. Plus, we have the World Cup update. We have do we got any Nation stuff tonight?
I don't believe we do.
No, we don't. No.
It was just the Lift for Life and then some of the Adidas.
We hit that up. I do think we have a black and gold report though, possibly.
Yes, I believe we do.
Yes, yeah. So, all right, we got a lot more coming for you. Don't go anywhere. It's Friday night. The feeling's right. I can't remember the rest of the TGIF song. It's WBRE, WYOU 2822 Sports Night. Looked up and I was over there. There's like a little pop up before a little tease.
Yeah, I have to for the intro to work. Something else has to be in the 2-shot.
Bring up that fourth wall. Break that fourth wall. Let them people know what your job is.
Yes.
Sorry, my landlord is texting me because of the storm of how Yeah, it's a wild night tonight. A little storm, a little damage. I'm dealing with a little damage as well because breaker went, my air conditioner went. I have a dog at home who decided that she wanted to break out and break some things as well. So dealing with all of that.
Dog's in the studio, right?
Oh, I was going to save that for later. Yeah, she's around here somewhere. Bring your dog to work day. It's all right. I checked with Paul. He said it was okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We've had dogs. I think Julie one time brought her dog in. Well, that was on the weekend in the morning.
Yeah, actually, I see Heidi on Instagram all the time with her dog.
Yes, yeah, she's made frequent trips into the studio.
Yeah, they always say, "Oh, it's for a story." Yeah, what dog stories at 9 in the morning?
It's for the viewers.
I know. Yeah, where you at, Brooklyn? Come over here. Get some extra viewers on. Hey man, I haven't talked about it yet, but we're going to in a little bit. Cape Verde. It's 2-2 right now in Golden Goal.
I was gonna say I haven't got because I've been.
I don't want to tell anyone to change the channel right now, but yeah, I'm trying to change the channel.
It was 1-0 Cape Verde early, but then like I got caught up doing a story, coming home, rain, all that fun stuff, and then went to fill up at the Wawa right outside of the Danville High School. The gas station, the gas pumps are out of power.
Wait. Do you call Wawa a gas station?
I mean, they did. I don't know. What do you?
I'm asking because I've been yelled at.
Gas.
Okay, but I've been yelled at when saying that Wawa's a gas station. I've been told Wawa is so much more than a gas station. And I don't disagree with that.
I just went there to get gas.
I mean, Wawa's food is great. But do you call it a gas station or do you call it more than a gas station?
I think it definitely is more than just like your typical gas station. Obviously.
Yeah, and Wawa's got good food, man.
They got
Yo, sponsor us, Wawa. Come on. I'll eat a Wawa sandwich down here every day. That or a Wegmans sub. Wegmans. Hit us up. Wegmans. Come on, Danny Weg.
Wegmans is a fan.
We know you got the money, Danny. Give us a call here at Sports Night. 867-5309. Don't know, that's not the real phone number. Everyone knows whose phone number that. Do you know whose phone number 867-5309 is?
I know the number. I just can't.
It's a song.
I know. Okay. I know it's in a song.
Yeah. What do you want to go to? Football or football?
Start with football.
Football?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
how insane is this New Mexico Canada matchup or Mexico England matchup going to be on Sunday night?
Atmosphere is going to be incredible.
Insane at Azteca. Sorry.
At home.
Mexico City Stadium.
Mexico City Stadium. I mean, it's going to be certainly a fun atmosphere. Hopefully the game lives up to the hype, and it's not, again, so far, as you mentioned, the Cape Verde games going on now as we speak. A lot of the games have been as advertised.
Yeah, there's been some solid knockout round games.
There have been, and again, hopefully this one lives up to it because you already know, again, as we said, the atmosphere is going to be crazy. Mexico City is going to be going bonkers. England, we know they travel. They're going to have their fans there as well, but Mexico's going to be riled up because this is one of the best Mexican teams that we've seen in a little bit.
And I mean, I think the English are a little bit cocky about how they talk about, places to play and tough atmospheres and, a rainy Sunday morning. I don't think a rainy Sunday morning in London is going to compare to the craziness that has been the Mexican. Yeah, that was cool. I don't know what that was. The Mexican. Did you see the celebration in the square after the second? That was the second goal. The celebration in the square after the second goal. That was insane.
Crazy. I mean, they just went bonkers, and that's the type of. Was it England or are you talking about
the Mexico? Yeah.
They were riled up.
Canada got a shot against Morocco.
think they have they have a shot, but I think Morocco's the clear favorite here. But again, find out weird things have happened. This Cape Verde thing's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Ca-
Yeah,
Verde.
I mean, it's not like they're playing pushover here. They're playing the defending champions.
Yes, and Messi scored early, got the Argentina on the board, and then 2 second-half goals, and one by Duarte, 59th minute, and then Argentina went back up in the 92nd minute, Lisandro Martinez, and then Cabo Verde in the 103rd minute says Sidney Lopez Cabral.
Listen, I mean,
it's like that. That's again, if this happens, this is a nation I think the size of like one of the U.S.'s I think what is there 500,000 people that occupy.
it's the smallest. It's the smallest country in the World Cup, and I mean, there are United States cities that have more places than Cape Verde.
NYC. I mean, that's how small this is. I mean, even there's some small U.S. states. Like I think Wyoming or Montana.
Yeah, I think Rhode Island has more than.
Like it's wild, but unfortunately, in the hunt.
I mean, listen, if they can get it to PKs, that's all they can ask for.
Yes, that is.
I mean, you get it to PKs, and then it's not about talent. You can get it to PKs, then it's the luck of the draw, really.
Yeah, it's whoever can make more shots.
Yeah.
But again, we'll see what happens there. But
I mean, that would be disappointing because I would want to see the Spain versus Argentina matchup. What was that hoof for?
Because
are you watching?
I was watching on Google.
Oh, okay.
And Argentina just scored again in the 111th minute.
Oh, so it's 3-2 now?
Yes, 3-2.
Okay.
So, again, this is a historic feat for them, but they're going to need another goal if they want to keep this train going now. With Argentina's 21 shots and 65% possession. But Cape Verde has 3 shots on target. 2 of them went in.
That's crazy. Well, again, I mean, how much action has the Argentinian goalie seen at this point in time? You know what I mean?
Not much, because I think they've pretty much handled handled competition very well throughout 3-0.
Yeah.
Haven't lost. Goal differential 7. So
yeah. So again, they haven't really seen much.
Yeah.
Was there one last game tonight? Right, Colombia and Ghana's tonight.
Yeah, Ghana's. I mean, those 2 teams. I think that's going to be a fun watch, even though it's not 2 high-profile teams. These are 2 teams that are talented. I think they.
So our Sweet 16, Paraguay, France, which again we all thought it was going to be Germany, France. That's crazy, but Paraguay, France, Canada, Morocco. Again, as we go through these groups of 4, more or less.
Yes.
Paraguay, France, Canada, Morocco. France should get through that fairly simple.
Yeah, probably.
France should win that, no problem. Then Portugal, Spain, USA, and Belgium. That's a tough group.
Yeah,
that's a tough group. I see the Spanish beating the Portuguese.
Yeah, I don't love Portugal's chances there, but again, weird things have happened. They have Ronaldo,
and that's a rivalry matchup.
It very much is.
Yeah, weird things happen in rivalry matchups. USA has to survive and get through Belgium without their top scorer, no Balogun.
Yep. I think that was the rule. They ruled on that today.
They did, yes. He is not coming back. Simple as that. And then here's your group of death. Brazil, Norway, Mexico, England.
Yeah.
That's a group of death. Vinny, Holland, Mexico, Harry Kane. I'm sorry I'm blanking on the Mexican star at the moment. I want to say Ochoa, but I know it's not. He was their star goalkeeper for years. And then the bottom group, or the final group, which is going to be completed tonight, it's looking like Argentina now at this point with the 3-2 lead, but who knows? Argentina would be headed up against Egypt. Again, Mo Salah. I've been telling you about Mo Salah. Don't sleep on Mo. And Switzerland. This Ghana-Colombia game is going to be a great game tonight.
Well, that's right. I think that's 2 really slept on, 2 sleeper teams that could really, again, they could.
Either one of them could go a long way. Yeah, I could see Ghana in the semifinals. I could see Colombia in the semifinals.
And then, well, again, Argentina's up 3-2 right now. So see what happens. Argentina, Cape. I mean,
you'd be looking at a possible quarterfinal matchup of Argentina versus Colombia. That would be a great matchup. Messi versus James.
Yeah, that would be a pretty fun one as well.
Whatever comes out of the group of death, whether it's Brazil or Norway. So, I mean, you got Brazil or you got the Viking row going against Mexico or England. I don't care who wins. All four. That's such an awesome bracket right there. That's a great bracket.
A lot of great soccer.
France, Paraguay, Canada, Morocco. I'd love to see the Canadians move on, but I think France and Morocco are going to be a great matchup. And what's crazy is most of the Moroccan players were born in France. And then Portugal, Spain, USA, Belgium. What a World Cup, man. It really, for all of the concerns and stories and issues that went into the lead up for the World Cup, all of the things that we were worried about, people getting into the country, ICE agents, cost of tickets, the games have lived up. The superstars have lived up. Would you not agree?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, we've seen it all throughout the tournament. Big players making big-time plays. I mean, you look at the top of the scoring sheets for these tournaments. Mbappe, Messi.
Vinny Jr.
Haaland's up there.
Haaland,
yeah.
Harry Kane. Oh, sorry, did you say Haaland? Did you
literally
just say Haaland?
Yeah.
Yes. So, all right, let's shift real quick. We'll go from football to football, and then we'll take a break. As we got the black and gold report ready or no?
Yes, we do.
All right, so we'll go black and gold report. And I think this is a little bit longer of one, right?
I believe so.
This is the Navy one?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the Eli Heidenreich feature package.
All right, you set it up. Let us know what we're about to watch. You send us to the package. Get some reps in.
Well, these Steelers, 7th round pick. If you didn't see it, Eli Heidenreich, Pittsburgh native, has a great story. And ahead of Independence Day, his service means more than his football career.
The most heartwarming moment during the NFL draft belongs to Navy's Eli Heidenreich.
Getting drafted in itself is something, but to be drafted in your hometown, that's got to be a special feeling for him to come back from Annapolis and get drafted right here in Pittsburgh. That's got to be an awesome moment for anybody.
And it's even more special when the team you rooted for your whole life is the one that makes your NFL dreams come true.
It was pretty incredible. I think, the biggest thing is for me, I turned that corner and you see the city skyline in the background, and then the crowd is like 90% black and gold. It's all Steelers fans out there, and it was such a cool moment. Everything kind of just came together, and I was pretty overwhelmed with emotions.
For now, he's trading in his Navy blues for the black and gold.
Now, in today's society, he doesn't have to fulfill that commitment until after he gets done with the opportunity of playing for the Steelers, and I hope for it's a long period of time.
In his short time with the Steelers, it's been a different tour of duty.
It's going well. It's a different way of life compared to the academy, and I think the biggest thing is time, right? I've had all this time to really focus on football and take care of my body and get in the playbook and really just be a professional at football, something that I haven't really had the chance to do it at Navy, juggling academics and military responsibilities.
As you can expect, Heidenreich has had plenty of pinch-me moments while he's been playing for his childhood team.
It was funny. I was sitting in the cafeteria eating lunch a week or two ago, and I was naturally referring to guys with their full name, like first and last, instead of just first. And one of the guys was like, "You can just say their first name." I'm like, "You're right." I think so. Just growing up being a fan, you refer to them by first and last. That was funny to me.
One of those teammates he's on a first-name basis with is Aaron Rodgers.
It's been awesome. I remember vividly watching the Super Bowl in, 2012, him beating us. So to be on the same field now with him catching footballs from him is pretty incredible.
And in his first camp with the Steelers, Heidenreich is getting nothing but praise from his new head coach.
Eli's a natural football player. He's very instinctive, has an excellent skill set. He's picked up the offense. He's a position flexibility has been fun. So he's had a tremendous start. I'm very impressed with him.
There are high hopes for Heidenreich's future too.
He's got a future that he signed up for, and that is to serve his country. But he also has an opportunity to do something that he probably really loves, and that's playing football and take it to the next level. And I think with that drive and showing what he did at the academy, I think he's going to be an impact player for as long as he wants to.
Whenever he's done playing for Steelers country, he's ready to represent this one, just like his other family members.
I think the big draw to Navy for me was the family ties I had, and really sitting down talking with my dad and some of my uncles and people on that side of the family about family members on my end that have served and hearing about what they did for our country. So kind of be able to carry on that legacy, that was a big thing for me.
A big salute to those who've come before him. Reporting in Pittsburgh for Black and Gold Nation, I'm Riley Holsinger.
All right, Riley, thank you. We appreciate that. We appreciate you, and we're not going anywhere, so we hope you don't either. We will be right back. WBRE, WYOU 2822 Sports Night. I didn't even see. Did you see college football's out already?
College football 27?
Yeah, for MVP Plus members or whatever that is. Did you pay for that?
I did not know.
Okay. So, it's got to mean that the regular one's coming out soon then, right?
Yeah. I believe it, yeah.
More money I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
I'll still get the game. You know that, though.
Yep.
Figure out who's the team that you got to play with this year. Last year was Delaware, right? Delaware was the team that like everyone had to play as.
That I don't know. Could have been.
I don't know. I mean, I remember one year was like North Texas.
Texas, yes. Might have been a couple.
Oh, you said Texas. Someone said, did you play as the Texas State Bobcats or something like that?
I did not know.
Someone said that they did. Sorry, I'm continuing to get texts as I have no power and no internet at the house. Oh, baby girl, we live in the dark ages, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That's my dog, by the way, if anyone's wondering who I'm talking to. I had to bring her in today. We'll get her on the show before it's all said and done. What do we still got left to talk about? There's a lot.
I was going to say, we have Athlete of the Week. We have NASCAR.
Yeah, let's go to Athlete of the Week because we were supposed to do that yesterday. You got a chance to catch up with Ava Schmidt, who had an unbelievable game as part of the Field of Dreams 10th annual softball game, helping raise money for the Bill Howerton Strikeout Cancer Initiative. Ricky got a chance to catch up with Ava Schmidt after the game as well and recap some of her highlights through her incredible 4-year career.
2 words can be used to describe Holy Cross's senior pitcher, Ava Schmidt.
Her consistency.
Schmidt consistently fanned batters in the Lackawanna Field of Dreams All-Star Game, not allowing a hit and striking out 8.
I basically threw my rise ball the entire time I was out there, and obviously it was working pretty well.
She gets in, and once she gets in a groove, look out, because she gets in and she's just very difficult to hit.
Schmidt says she can't take all the credit for the performance, with fellow Crusader Peyton Grabowski calling the shots behind the plate.
I mean, I love playing with Peyton. We get along so well. We work together as a team really well. And so to go out there one last time with her was just really exciting, really special.
Speaking of really special, it did not take long for Coach Ross to realize the special player he had in her.
I think her freshman year, when she came in, and probably about the 3rd or 4th game, you started to realize that she has the little extra it factor.
The rest is history, as Schmidt combined to win over 40 games the last 2 years and led Holy Cross to its first ever state title game.
We had a really great team. We all got along so well, and we made it so as far as we could, and it was just really exciting to make a state run like that.
With Schmidt graduating, Ross will be tasked to fill the hole of his ace and shortstop leaving.
Ava is just a different level player. I mean, what she's done in her high school career, to her would be rewarded with the performance that she had this year and really the past 4 years.
Schmidt knows she will always have a home at Holy Cross, though.
I've just cherished everything that they've done for me, and it's just been really special.
Ava will now take her talents to Moravian University to continue her softball career. Reporting for 2822 Sports, I'm Ricky Turner.
All right, Ricky. I don't mean to be rude to you or Ava, because both of them deserve to have that not be the case. But I'm looking here, and the Lakers just put out a graphic on their social media of their starting five, and Austin Reeves is not in it. It's Colin Sexton, Quentin Grimes, Sandro Mamu,
Maybe
Walker.
those are their free agent editions.
Luka's in it.
When did they put this out?
Just like 2 hours ago. It's Colin Sexton, Quentin Grimes, Sandro Mamu, Walker Kessler, and Luka, and not Austin Reeves.
Maybe there's something in the works. Who knows? Not good.
I mean, that is $261 million worth of fifth place finishes.
A lot of money.
All right, so yeah, we got to get one more break in, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. And when we get back, I want to talk about something actually serious. So is there anything fun or enjoyable that we can do here before we talk about the serious thing on the backside?
NASCAR.
Well, we got 4 things to know about Chicago. What do we got?
I believe, yes.
All right, yeah, let's do the 4 things, and then when we get back, we'll do something a little bit more serious.
Yeah, let me, hold on.
Is that what it is? It's the 4 things to know about Chicago?
Yes.
All right. 3 straight street races. How about that?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
SVG not winning the first 2 either.
No, he did not. Could win the third one here.
All right, let's find out what we need to know about Chicago before we end this show.
Number 1, the return to Joliet.
Feels great to be back.
For the first time in 7 years, NASCAR racing returns to the Chicagoland Speedway in Joliet. The traditional oval track is 1.5 miles of asphalt that allows for high-speed racing and side-by-side competition.
It's just cool. You know, it's really fast, too. A lot faster pace than what I guess kind of remember the old car being here. You know, we're on the throttle quite a bit.
Number 2, the transition from the street race. NASCAR spent a lot of time and money on the Chicago street race, which was a spectacle for fans and special for drivers because of the challenging tight turns and changing scenery. This year's race will be a transition back to traditional racing, but many drivers say they hope the Chicago street race makes a comeback someday. The event will feature an O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, formerly known as the Xfinity Series, race on July 4th, and a Cup Series race scheduled for July 5th. Number 3, track conditions. The Chicago Speedway has been idle since 2019. Drivers and fans alike are curious to see how 7 years of weather aging affect tire wear, grip levels, and car setups on the asphalt. They had a chance to test their tires a few months before the race.
Trying to pick the tire that we're going to run here.
And number 4, the celebration of Americana. The Chicagoland race is set for the July 4th holiday weekend as the country commemorates its 250th birthday. The event includes festival-like amenities, camping, and a concert from multi-platinum country pop singer Mitchell Tenpenny on Sunday, July 5th, as part of the Busch Light Summer Music Series.
We also have a great fan base over here as well. So if people from Chicago want to hop on over and come our way, we're happy to have them.
One more thing to watch is the weather. The Chicago area, like much of the country, is sweltering under this heat dome. And temperatures on Saturday are expected to be hot and humid, which of course could have an effect on drivers and the crowd. Back to you.
Well, it's a good thing we watched the 4 things to know about Pocono, because I guess it's not a street race anymore. Or not Pocono, Chicagoland.
Yes, it looks like a traditional
Traditional
track.
oval, yeah.
They want to bring back the street race.
Guess we know what we're talking about here on Sports Night, huh? All right,
Yes, we do.
we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll finish out the show and finish out the week. 28-22 Sports Night, WBRE, WYOU, the CTV app. All right, as we finish out the week here and finish up the night on a Friday night, I certainly don't mean to dampen the mood or the party or the celebrations that is the holiday weekend. But if we get the opportunity here, I think it would be remiss for us not to discuss what happened earlier in the week as Chris Johnson joined Good Morning America and let people know about his situation and what is going on as the former 2,000-yard rusher in the NFL, now is unable to speak and afflicted with ALS and wheelchair bound, and was on Good Morning America speaking through a computer, speaking using a visual device that tracks his eye movements more or less to speak. And one of the things that Chris has done, one of the things that Chris Johnson has asked, is that we bring back something that really was one of the very first viral trends and sensations across the country, and that is the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. And I myself have not been nominated or challenged or anything to it, but I would love to be a part of it if someone would or does challenge me at some point in time. And I think I challenge anyone who's listening right now to try to go ahead and try and be a part of this and help out in any way that you can, because in the 12 years since the Ice Bucket Challenge in 2014, we still have not been able to find a cure. We still have not been able to deal with this disease that just takes over and imprisons you inside of your body. And it's something that if pouring ice over the top of each other or a viral trend, whatever it may be, bring back the Harlem Shake, bring back whatever. If it helps to raise the type of money and the type of funds that were raised 12 years ago from this challenge, then that's the very least that we could do, because this disease that originally was named after Lou Gehrig many, almost a century ago, is still afflicting people and is still without a cure and is still really without any sort of treatment.
Yeah, it's real. Again, sort of one of those things that comes out of nowhere. An athlete that I think we both grew up watching.
Yeah.
Truly one of the fastest and most explosive players probably of our lifetime. And to see him, I think just last year he was even just hosting a football camp.
Yeah. Again, it is incredibly fast how debilitating this disease can become.
Yeah, and it takes over your body, and and as an athlete especially, that's hard to do because you're used to being Superman, being able to go around, do anything, and now you're in your own body, and
it like you said, it takes over your body, but not your mind. No. Your mind still believes and knows. His mind still can run a 4.34. His mind still can do all of the things that he was able to once do, but his body is trapped. He's a prisoner inside of his own body.
And it really, really is unfortunate. And the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge was certainly a huge trend that was going on around. I think
it's 2014.
2014. So yeah, what is I 13 years old at that time? So that was a lot of people were doing it then, and hopefully again a prominent figure like Chris Johnson bringing awareness and having the courage to go on national television and to do this, I think speaks volumes of the person of he is and the courage it takes to do that and to speak out about this. So hopefully again him acknowledging it and him speaking up about it does bring back, especially in the heat of the summer, does bring back something like this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And the key here is it's more than just pouring ice over your head. It's donating as well. It's making sure that there are ways that this disease can finally, hopefully, be wiped out or be at least dealt with in a manner that people can have some sort of quality of life. So we hope everyone out there, though, is enjoying their quality of life and enjoys their 4th of July. Have a happy holiday. Stay safe. Don't JPP yourself this weekend.
Dang it, I knew that was going to come up.
Yes. Don't JPP yourself this weekend. Have a wonderful holiday. Happy birthday to America 250. I will see you tomorrow at FIFA Fan Fest. Ricky will see you on Monday. This has been WBRE, WYOU 2822 Sports Night.